Previously on the Road to Fit.
I am so feeling this health kick right now. It feels good to be back on the weights and back on caffeine.
I think that I needed these baby steps these first 8 weeks. Now I feel like I'm ready to go into phase 3. A quick rundown on the phases. So phase 1 was really just me planning, starting, and really deciding to commit to this. Phase 2, which was weeks 1 through 8, is all of the inner work. The subconscious is the one that runs the show. It's the one that really makes all the decisions. So I had to change my energy. I had to change my inner world before I can start to see a change in my outer world. That really meant working on my self-esteem. So now I feel like I'm ready to start phase 3. This is where I believe I'm going to start to see external changes and see my diet look like what I want it to look like. Good morning. I've gotten 2 weeks of fasting in. Food is actually starting to lose its hold on me. I still love food and it still tastes delicious. I'm having these goals for myself and I think it's satisfying that need, whatever food was. It's satisfying that need. A little random, but I'm going to enjoy some chicken salad while I toast up my bread. So for lunch, I had a burger with fries and onion rings. I ate half the burger and a few fries. For dinner, I had enchiladas. You guys, I could eat Mexican food every single day. I ate 2.5 of the enchiladas and none of the beans. And this is what I want my meals to actually look like. Protein, veggies. So this is salmon with crispy Brussels sprouts. Y'all, I can't believe I love some Brussels sprouts so much. For dinner, I had a turkey club with onion rings. You guys, I really didn't eat much of the turkey sandwich. I just ate the onion rings. Salmon and Brussels sprouts. This should be what most of my meals look like. We're gonna have to work on this next week. I have been craving some wings, so I got some Buffalo Wild Wings, and I think I only ate like 4 or 5 wings. Good morning, fam. All right, we got 2 fasting days coming up. Get my beautiful flowers this morning. And they're so pretty in the little blue vase. So my feast for the past 3 days, my carb counts went down, my food noise, my desire for the food has gone down, and my self-esteem has gone up. I feel so much better about myself. But the food that I ate, I definitely want it to look different than it did. I made the deal with myself last week. Okay, I'm just gonna bring my carb count to 25 grams per meal. But I didn't say, okay, I don't want to eat out as much, no fried foods. I didn't make those rules with myself. So that's something I'm gonna have to fix for next week. 2:40 p.m. I really could use some food right now. It's 1:15. I might be a little bit hungry. I know I just made a video, but I just thought about food again. 3:45. I still have to make it through all of today, all the way tomorrow. I already know what I want to eat when I break my fast. I want this rice stuffed salmon. That sounds so good to me. It fits my macros. One of the things that does keep me going is when I have my 3 feast days in a row, the food is just not that great. It's not as much as I build it up in my head. Almost 7 o'clock. What am I doing? I just want to eat food. I'll start tomorrow. But I know in the morning, I'll be like, I'm not even hungry. Right now, though, I could definitely eat. This is the most important piece of it all for me. Writing down 5 things that I feel good about myself for each day. Sometimes I miss days, but I'm staying consistent with it. 12:30, I would like some food, but not as bad as yesterday. It feels like it's getting a little bit easier. Not a lot, but it's getting a little bit easier with each day I fast. 1:15, I am definitely hungrier. Let me make sure I don't get this bystander in the shot. Just gotta put it out of my mind for now. 6:30, I'm definitely hungry, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. Good morning. We've got 2 days of fasting in, and now we get to feast today, and then we fast tomorrow, and that's it for the week. I think I can really, I'm not gonna say it, because last time I said that, I ended up self-sabotaging. I'm not even gonna say it, but it's getting a little bit easier, and
yeah, I think I'm gonna do my usual avocado toast to break my fast after the gym. I am going to start thinking of attention as currency, because I woke up this morning and my mind and attention went straight to, I got to do this and this and this, and just boom, scattered out amongst my day, everything outside of myself. And I realized I've got to pay myself first. So I sat there and just brought all my attention inward. What do I feel? What do I need today? What mind, body, soul, like go through the whole checklist and pour all of that attention on myself, because we only get so much per day. And I'm so into this feminine energy thing. I want to be more in my feminine energy. And one of the things they were saying is do one selfless act per day. So I want to try and start doing that. It makes me feel good about myself to just like do something selfless, just make a point to do that every day. And that's what this whole journey is about, is like, for me, it's about feeling good about myself. I have, over the past 9 weeks, I've just been slowly feeling better and better about myself. And I think that's what's leading me to make different choices, because it's not my conscious mind saying, okay, I'm going to start my diet on Monday. If it was my conscious mind, I would have been in the best shape ever 20 years ago. But that has never worked. It's my energy, my mindset, how I feel about myself. That has changed. And now I'm starting to make all these different decisions so that aligns with that. I'm tuning into that right frequency. And also journaling is changing my energy as well, as I'm like writing as if I already have the fit body, as I'm writing as if I already have achieved my goals. It's forcing me to develop my energy, because I have to keep building on top of it, and it's stretching my mind to like think of things in a different way and feel as if those things have already happened in different ways. So yeah, it's all about changing my energy, changing my mind.
One of the hardest things so far about this is that I have made the changes energetically, mentally, and I know I'm making different choices. I'm fasting like 3 weeks now. My carb count has gone down. My choices are getting better, but I'm sure the scale pretty much stays the same, or is about the same. My clothes are still fitting the same. Yeah, my clothes are still fitting the same, and it's hard to like, say, okay, let's keep going. And that's why I have to keep reminding myself, like, I'm doing good, I'm doing better, I'm making the mental and energetic change, which is the catalyst, which is what's going to allow me to get the results. And I just have to keep my eyes on the prize, which is the mentality, the progress of my energy shift, and keep allowing myself to just feel good about myself. Because I'm just sitting here eating this, feeling really grateful, because a year ago I wouldn't have made this choice to sit in my car and just eat like a little salmon pinwheel, stick to my diet. So I'm just really grateful to do the work, to feel better about myself. I'm just excited for my clothes to start fitting better, to go shopping again. I can't wait for all of that. But yeah, not that it's always going to be perfect, but to feel progress, like real consistent progress for 3 weeks now, feels really good. All right, you guys, so next week I'm taking out all fried food. I'm doing more meal prep, less eating out. So I think to celebrate the last eating day of this week, I will go get some Chipotle with some chips. I won't be able to have chips anymore, so I'll get it in this week. I do a bowl with no rice, no beans, chicken, guacamole, pico de gallo, extra side of cheese for dipping, beautiful flowers. Oh, and then you have to finish it off with something a little bit sweet. These true fruit strawberries are fabulous. Okay, so this entire journey has just been like little piece by piece. So my new rule for next week is I'm taking out fried food. I'm doing meal prep. I want to eat more inside food, not eating out. And I'll still do my 25 grams of carbs per meal max. I'm just going to accept that my food is going to be boring. I'm having to do all these things, change my energy, change my mindset, work on myself, work on my self-esteem. And it's true, all of these things that I'm doing is changing who I am. And that is the real prize, right? Like, the body's just the side effect.
So yeah, I'm enjoying the journey. I am ready for the results because I'm feeling all of these changes, but it'll come. I'm just gonna enjoy the changes in my mind, the changes in my energy, and just enjoy it right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Today's a fasting day. Okay, I'm used to this rhythm a little bit, and this is the easy one. The hard one's the 2 days. Now it's just one day, like done dizzle. So of course I'm having a day where nothing fits. I don't like the way my clothes are fitting. I got clothes to fit me, but then now it's hot today, and so I have to get other clothes, and it's just like, I'm like, am I gaining weight? Like, I'm 3 weeks in on this, like, but I know I'm not. Like, my digestion is so much better. I feel better. I know I'm doing better. I know things are changing, but the clothes just are not clothing, and I'm hungry, and I don't want boring food. I want something delicious, but decision's been made. I'm gonna go with boring food. I'm gonna accept boring food. I'm gonna accept where I'm at right now and trust that, you know, the past 3 weeks have been really great, like big moves for the past 3 weeks with fasting, and about to get better, and just keep trusting the process. But definitely had a moment when I was putting clothes on today.
Okay, so it's 4:30 and I'm really hungry. Like, I really want some food, but my mind's made up. Like, I just want to be stronger than my cravings. I want to feel good about overcoming my own cravings. My urge to fight back and overcome it is now stronger than my urge to indulge in the food. That feels really good. It feels good to be here.
All right, y'all, so the biggest thing I realized this week is I have to mentally prepare myself that my food's gonna be boring. Fresh veggie meat. I'm prepared that I'm gonna have to go through that of like wanting to eat something delicious, and I'm gonna have to let myself just have boring food. All right, y'all, we got our 3 fasting days in this week. Let's see what these progress videos look like. I doubt there's going to be much of a difference, but let's go ahead and look through it. My biggest difference is that I just feel good about myself, which sounds so silly, but it's true. Yeah, everything looks pretty much the same, which is as expected. Maybe my tummy's gone down. I think that's just like the bloating has gone down. I think it's going to be probably about a good 4 weeks before I can really tell a difference in the progress videos. But my big thing is that all of my choices are changing as a result of me feeling better about myself. My digestion's gotten better, a lot of non-scale victories. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Mwah. Next time on The Road to Fit. I am literally listening to discipline motivational videos. Yeah, I'm struggling over here today.